Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to the class of accounting. How are you all? Yes, we are proceeding towards today's lecture. So hope so. My lectures are very much interesting for you and understandable. The syllabus I discussed with you that we are here on the second chapter, distribution, profit and loss. Let's start the chapter. This is your chapter 6 in your different books. Otherwise, you can follow your chapter name. This is the content which I've discussed with you, that we are extracting profit and loss from the net income. The format is also available in my previous videos, and the description and explanation of the format is also available. These are the journal entries which I discussed. I proceeded further. Yes, let's talk about distribution of net loss. Exam question number 21 on book page number 167, second year intermediate accounting book Petiwala, 4th edition, and 2011 private question. This is your question in which we have Tariq, Shams and Shahab are partners with fixed capitals 160, 180 and 260 respectively. It means that we have for Mr. Tariq we have 160,000, for Mr. Shams we have 180, for Shahab we have 260. Commission paid to Tariq 50,000 per annum. It means per year. You no need to apply month over here. Salary is allowed to Shams 70,000 per annum. It means no need to apply a month. It is yearly and per annum. PA is per annum, and PA salaries and commissions are given. So you have, you can say number 1 and 2 and 3 are your adjustments, and number 4 and this is number 5, you can say these are your conditions. We have number 3, interest on beginning capital of partners 12% per annum. It means you have partners capital is 160,000, 180 and 260. You have to multiply by 12 and then divided by 100 to get the interest amount. Then we have two conditions: remaining profit and loss divided equally. And then you have, you can say this net income, which is negative. That's why they mention you net loss 138,000. These two are your conditions. For the conditions, you no need to think more. Only the conditions can be distribution profit and loss. Maybe it's equal, maybe it's in ratio 3:2. So it depends. I proceed. This is your required part for the examination perspective, that you have to prepare the income distribution summary and the necessary journal entries also. This is your format of Mr. A, B and C, which we are usually following for the calculation of the quotient. This is the solution of the question in which I have mentioned the capitals in the top, and then I close my capitals by writing it. So capitals has no contact with the below explanation. Then I write the net income, which is negative, net loss in the last column, that is your column of total. Then I write it down adjustments. We have 3 adjustments: commission for Tariq, salaries for Shams, and interest on capitals 12% for 3 partners. You can say Tariq, Shams and Shahab. Then I will apply the rule of vertical calculations and horizontal calculation. First, I will do the vertical calculation for Mr. Tariq, for Mr. Shams and Shahab. All I have done is vertical calculations. Then I will do horizontal calculations for all the 3 partners, and my amount is 192,000. As you know that we used to add from this value, but both the values are negative. So minus and minus is negative, negative plus, and then we add these two values, minus, minus, plus. We add these values, but I put the sign of the biggest number. So here we can see the biggest number is 192,000. That's why I apply the negative sign with 330, 192,000 having the negative sign. That's why I apply negative sign over here. As you can say, the remaining net income is negative. So I distribute in partners capital the negative amount, that is 110,000 and 110,000. Then again I apply the vertical and horizontal calculation rule. First of all, I have to do the vertical calculations. Then 69200 and 110. My answer is 40,800. This is negative because I apply the greatest number sign. We have negative sign with 110. Then 91,600 plus 110,000. We have again plus, minus, minus, and apply the minus sign, the biggest number sign with this. Secondly, I have 31200, and then I have 110,000 what I used to do, 78800, and then I write it down, the negative sign over here. In the last step, I have to do the verification. I have show three calculations, working one, working two, working three for Tariq, Shams, and Shahab for interest on capital. Then I will show three workings for distribution of net income. Then my last working is for the verification. I add these three below written down values: 40,800, 18,400, 78,800. I have add three values, and this should be the sum equal to your net income. You have to show the verification. This is the solution which I found in different books. So I request you to show all your necessary working. What I found, the working of all the calculations are not mentioned. So it's better to follow the complete working, which is this one. Here we have net loss, so we will prepare the journal entry, current accounts, debit and capital expense and revenue summary will be credited. I have discussed with you in the previous lectures that whenever we have net loss and the fixed capital method, so the profit and loss account will be credited over here. You can see your profit and loss account is always credited whenever you record net loss, whether in fixed or whether in fluctuating. This is your journal entry. You have expense revenue summary 138,000. Journal entry में आप bracket use नहीं करेंगे क्योंकि आपने इसको credit में लिख दिया है. Clear? And then partners current account, we are using the current account word because the capitals are fixed. So 40,000, 800, 18,400, and 78,800. This is the assignment part which I asked you to solve for your practice, and hope so this lecture and current explanation is very much helpful for you to understand this income distribution summary and the quotient of net loss. Thank you so much.